Maybe we could overlap events, double up, double dip.
It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
No, 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 no. The events are not live. The game's updated, but the events are not live. So, because Tuesday I saw the release of Barrog's information, and then I was like, okay, maybe it's a sneak peek on Tuesday, and then the patch notes will come out the next day, which is today. Then I wake up in the morning and I look, I'm like, oh, the patch notes are live. So I'm like, okay, the update's gonna be today. So then I was like, oh, cool, great. So now we get to what? Double up on going for this event here, which they could have done, right? They should have did that. I think they should have did that, like activated, because again, that would have been a great thing there, right? We would have gotten an extra chaos crystal, right? You pulled 200, you would have gotten an additional chaos crystal, right? And a copy of the new hero. Like, why would you not do that? That would be such a interesting bump. And the thing is, when it comes to that, if you pull on the wishlist banner, it doesn't count. So it's not like, oh, you're gonna pull on the wishlist banner, it's still gonna count. No, you still would have to pull on the new hero banner just to get that. So again, I don't understand why they wouldn't have done that. So now it's just a release of Barrog's skills. Like, what? So there's that. There's that bit, right? And then there's the other part of the story I want to tell you. So let's go here. We're gonna go into our guild, right? This is my guild here. We crush it. We dominate, right? When it comes to our cluster. Now, recently they made me an official. Nothing was said to me. Don't know why it happened. Kudos. Shout out to them. Now, the person I want to put a spotlight on is Benzo. Apparently, this guy has an issue with me, right? He claimed that I sniped him in. I'm glad it's still active, right? I love that it's active. Interstellar exploration race. You're my guildmate. Let's keep that in mind. So I at some point decided that, hey, Benzo's here. I'm like, let me take a crack at it. Chances are I'm gonna lose anyways, but I might as well. I ended up winning. Now, mind you, this was at 10:59 around there. And I was like, let me just shoot my shot. I know I'm not gonna win, but let me just see how I stack up to the competition. Right? It happened that I won. Right? I completely forgot about it. I literally completely forgot about it. I won it. I forgot what position I ended up making, and then I was like, okay, all right, cool, I won. All right, whatever. Right? He got mad about that. He did not like that. Right? It wasn't intentional. I just shoot my shot, and it ended up landing. Right? So then I was like, okay, whatever. So then we fast forward, right? We fast forward into this recent one, and then I noticed that he kept attacking me. And I'm like, why are you attacking me? I'm on your guild. Why are you attacking me? We're on the same map, and your squad is way better than mine, and you can beat the people above me, right? So then, okay, I was like, all right, whatever, right? Whatever, right? Let's go back. I wish I could go back. As you can see, it's there, right? So again, right, we fast forward, and then I was like, yo, I messaged him in the guild. I was like, yo, what's going on? What is your beef with me? Then he explained to me that I sniped him. I was like, okay, I sniped you. I was like, what? That one time where, I happened to beat him, chances are, right? So then there was that, and then we faced off in Ascension Arena, right? And I got 2 wins off of him. Again, situations where I'm like, I don't really expect to beat him, right? So he's apparently mad at me. So Benzo, if you ever get to see this, I have no issues with you, right? I have no issues with you. Whenever I go against your team, it's a chance that I might win. And in my head, I personally don't think I'm gonna win, but I shoot my shot. So let me give you another piece of this. So I can't show it to you here, right? No, actually, I should be able to show it to you on this side. So, right, I think it's, where is it? Oh, I can see all of it, right? So here, this was what, Monday night? So Monday night at the last minute, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna shoot my shot again, and it hit. I beat him. But the thing was, see, this is a difference in the level of me versus you, right? If you're watching this, let me show you the difference between me versus you. I was number 3, right? We were on the red planet, and he was number 2. So when I attacked him, he go to number 3. When he attacked me, I go all the way back down to one of these lower planets. So that means that you're intentionally targeting me, and I'm your guildmate, right? Let's see here. Let's go into this. I just want to pull up a Vanguard team. Actually, let's just pull up a summoner team here so we can go through and see the planets real quick, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Doesn't really matter. I end up changing it afterwards. Nobody here, really? What is this? Oh, it's Atlas. If it's Atlas base, energy is good. Energy. Well, we'll go Connor. Connor is always safe, right? We'll go Wukong. You know, once you put these two together, they're in trouble. And then, right, we'll just make the team here, and we need one more person here. Put him up front. This team is annoying to beat, anyways. It is very annoying to deal with. Where's Deji? I just thought about that. Who needs to go? Somebody needs to go. Wait, Daji's not here. She's not. What? Wait, Daji's not multi-faction? She's not? I thought she was. Really? I guess she's only a Windfear. That's crazy. Connor is definitely not a natural Atlas. So in this situation, we could bring him for the extra. We don't need it. We could put you here. We'll tuck him in the back, right? Like this team here is annoying because this here would work. There we go, and whatever, right? Just keep it that way. I end up changing it. I just wanted to show you guys the plan. I got distracted because I thought we could put Daji in there, Daji, whatever, right? So now let's oh my goodness, we gotta beat through the lower stages. So go here, right? Now I'll show you the nonsense that I deal with. It just makes no sense. I'm your guildmate, bro. Like, okay, I beat you once. Wait, what are you so mad about? You've been winning for Lord knows how long, right? Just so bitter for no reason, right? Unnecessary, right? Okay, so now we can go into the planet. So last night, at the last minute, he attacked me. I think I was I have to look at rewards here. I was number 3. Now, mind you, right? I was. Let's go. We need to beat somebody here. Sorry, we don't have to beat anyone. We just move on. We don't have to beat anyone. Leave them where they are, right? So here, I was number 3, right? I'm pretty sure he could have beaten number 4, right? Which is the right thing you should have did. You should have beat number 4 and then beat me, move me to 4, right? That's what I would have done, right? Challenge number 4 and move, and then challenge you. If I win, you go to number 4. That's how you should do it. He is my guildmate, so I'm not trying to screw him over, right? But no, apparently you're just that mad, right? Imagine if I would have beat him in an Ascension Arena. He would be really more mad. Man, okay. So, like I said, he pushed me from all the way over here. I think I went way to the point where I think I was over here. Let me see. I want to see the reward, like 1 something. Nope, it's not that. It's way down here. Where was I? Yeah, over here somewhere. Yeah, I ended up somewhere over here, right? Literally. And this is what this I know is very intentional. I'll pull it up here. So what I did was, because I wanted to see if you're personally targeting me, I literally went into one of these and I sat here. I waited till later on in the afternoon, right? And I put myself purposely where I was. So today I'm gonna go number 5. We're gonna end up beating this. I'm just gonna skip over it. I'm not even gonna put y'all through that. We're gonna end up beating that, right? So I'll be at number 5, right? So now you have 4, 3, 2, and 1. You have your whole bunch of choices to pick from. He only has 2 other competition. There's the Mega Kraken, and of course there's another Ultra Kraken and him. And then there's also other people that are whales and stuff like that. So you have plenty of space, right? There's no reason why you should attack me. And I'm going to update you guys on this. See, I'm number 5. You got 4. You got 3. You got 2. And you got 1. Giving you a lot of space. Leave me alone, right? I'm your guildmate. There's no reason. Yes, I beat you. So what? People have beat me. That's my guildmate. And I'll show you something. So now, look, me and NLL, we were going back and forth at it, having fun. He challenged me. I beat him. He beats me. We went back and forth at it, right? And then you know what he did? as a guildmate should, right? We went at it a couple of times, you know, and as a guildmate should, he messaged me. He's like, yo, you know what? That was a beautiful exchange. And then he told me, you know what? I'm done. I'm not gonna do it anymore, and I'm gonna leave it alone. Now that's, matter of fact, I'll even pull it up here so you guys can see. So you see, right? He enjoyed the exchange, and then it wasn't bad. That's what I'm talking about. That's a guildmate right there. Benzo, I don't know what you're on, and I don't know what your problem is with me. But the thing is, if you have a problem with me, then say it. That's the other thing about it, right? If you're mad about the Ascension Arena thing, you won, right? But anyways, I'm sorry I had to give you all this big long rant at the beginning, but I had to get that off my chest because it just doesn't make any sense to me. Barrog's Awakening. We gotta wait till tomorrow. We can't even do anything about it. We can do this though. We can. Let's see. I'll get 2. I'm doing my math here. Need all of them to do it? No, I don't want to do that. I just thought about that because the 2 that I would get would be him specifically. We'll do up to 3, right? We could do up to 3 and then have 4 left over. Okay. We'll bring him to 3 because then we can use the rest to do whatever we have to do. Right? We'll bring him to 3 today and see. Where can we try him out? We'll bring him to 3. Yeah, because see, then I'll get 2, and then I'll need to use 2 more, and I have 2 more remaining. I didn't want to use these because these are universal, and the 2 that I'm going to get from him, I'm only going to be able to use it on him. So we'll just wait there, bring him to Awaken 3, and see what he got going on. Okay. So, of course, it looks interesting because he's also an Atlas. Interestingly enough, we can actually use him in that fight there. So let's activate this. Increase to attack and HP. Love that. Defense, of course, 15%. And then we get some damage amp here, of course. Nothing new there, right? And of course, let's see what the Awaken 3 is going to look like and see what we got going on. All right, so Awaken 3. So at Awaken 3, Barrog can be considered an Atlas. Okay, makes sense. He fits right into the team because that's the team we're running. Upon death, he revives 100% HP and 600 Fury. What's Fury? I mean, Rage? Is Fury a new mechanic? Right? No, I was thinking Fade Out. Fade Out is not really the way to go because he doesn't crit on his ultimate. Upon revival, he automatically casts Vine Wave on all enemy heroes. Love that. It says heroes, not summons or units. Heroes. Activates once per battle. Yeah, because that's when he dies. I don't even know why he even said that, right? Circular Cleave enhancement. For every target it hits, regenerates 50 rage. That's weird that you said Fury up there and then now you're saying Rage down here. Okay. Vine Wave enhancement. Additionally, launch 1 vine at another furthest target, applying 1 second bleed to any enemies it sweeps through. Fury of the Ent enhancement. Barrog enters a permanent Fury state, additionally reducing 60% of incoming melee damage. Why only melee? Why not damage itself? If there is an enemy on the field with 5 stacks of bleed, Barrog deals 50% increased damage. Wow. Barrog's basic attack, apply 1 stack of bleed to that target. So question is, why didn't you give the new hero bleed? Right? Wouldn't that have made sense when you pair them together? Well, he does 50% more damage once there's 5 stacks of bleed. Maybe Guan Yu. Guan Yu, I think, does bleed too. I can't remember off the top of my head. I haven't used him in years. So increase to attack, beautiful. Increase to HP, love that. I see healing over here. That's not bad. Could have gave us HP there or actual damage reduction, but critical damage reduction is not bad. So it says here, Barrog jumps up and charges, swings his blades, dealing damage to all targets along the path equal to 2000% of attack, and inflicting the Fury states for 5 seconds. This skill cannot critical hit for each stack of bleed. This skill's damage increased by 20%. If this skill kills a hero, Barrog restores 600 Fury. What the hell is Fury? Is it Fury or Rage? Okay, so the 7 is, this is Barrog takes damage. He has a 10% base chance affected by Barrog's accuracy to summon a phantom that automatically activate Circle of Cleave. When this effect triggers, Barrog restore HP equal to 25% of his max HP. What? 10%? Ugh. How much accuracy would this guy need? Burn to Ash skill enhance. Bleed status enhancement. For each stack of bleed, the target takes true damage every second equal to 2% of their max HP. So 5 stacks, that's 10%. Okay. Alright. That's that there. Of course, down here, increase the bug bosses. Of course, robots, deities, increase in PvP, and the other one, which is more increases to PvP. So nothing too crazy there. Don't really expect much. Actually, I have some gears here. What I'm gonna do is actually switch these out. Did I save it? Give me a second here. Let me just move some stuff around. All right, so I just took Claire's gears. I just don't have the time to run through Cartosian Triangle right now. So again, I'm running HP, accuracy. Actually, matter of fact, it's pointless running accuracy, right? Because it's 10%. You're not gonna get to the point where that's even worth doing. So again, now that I'm seeing what it is, it's gonna be HP down here. Right now, I don't have the proper gears for him, but I will make sure it's HP. Damage reduction will be great for PvP. But for right now, let's just keep him where he is, right? And this is how he looks. We're not gonna see the different look until we get him to Awakened 5. So we'll just see him at 3. We'll take him here into Endless Battles. Pretty unfortunate that you cannot. Let's see. Let's take you out, right? That you cannot do the summons today, which is very unfortunate. They could have let that slide. Let's go to Vanguard, and we'll put him here and see what he can do. Actually, let's take out. I wanna. Since we're doing it this way, let's just take this out. I need to switch this because we actually have that there. We could put accuracy gem, but like, really, that's when you get him to 7 though. For right now, I would do Claire, but I just removed her gear, so she's not gonna show anything. But let's just see how he is. You know, again, just a quick comparison. You know, Heimdall's gonna do his thing. Let's just see if he got anything going on. I thought they were gonna have a different bar. It would have been interesting to have 3 bars, right? Where Fury and Rage, but where the Fury could have been yellow. That's just an idea there. But let's just see how he is. I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna do more damage than the new hero anyways. The problem with the new hero is that he only has that common skill. So again, it's gonna be what it is. But Barrog is behind Becky. I've been switching back and forth, which isn't bad. And again, he is Awakened 3, so, and I'm not really expecting nothing too crazy just quite yet. Heimdall's leading the way, and Ares is right behind it, right? Well, not really. But this is Vanguards, right? They don't crit. I wish they would do more damage when they don't, right? Like, you could double their damage, especially in their own content, right? It would be interesting to see. So here, I think Awakened 3 is not going to really bring much to the table. We have to bring him to Awakened 5 to really see what he can do. But his damage is looking good. And mind you, he has accuracy and he has crit damage. So if he had more HP, he'd probably be doing a good amount of damage. So his damage look okay. But the thing about Vanguards and PvE is just like, ugh. Like, brother, ugh, right? Come on now. But again, not much we can show here until we get him to Awaken 5. Just keeping up. Becky's right neck to neck, you know? So, again, and I'll work on these gears. Just leave me alone, right? Just bear with me here. But, again, when it comes to this awakening, it's like I wanted it and I feared it. I feel like on paper, it just didn't look good to me. In terms of what I'm seeing, I just felt like the new hero should have gotten bleed. Everybody should benefit from it, right? Again, it's always about everybody on the team. You're not bringing nothing to the team. I think they could have made it so Vanguards do more damage to a double damage, right? Because they can't crit, do double damage to targets that I completely forgot to just click on what he just did, but you can rewind it and look at it. I'm not going back. I completely forgot to just look at the overall damage, but that's what it should have did. Bleed, right? It should be targets that are affected by bleed. They take more damage from Vanguard heroes. You could specifically say that, or heroes in general, right? It would have been more interesting there, but that is that there in PvP. I just don't want to, but again, we have to, right? We don't want to, but we have to. Let's go face our boy. I'm just going through it, just going through the motions. Let's just see how he does here. And yeah, that's bad. We're gonna lose. I could just see it. Want to know why? Because he's in our mix. And we could have brought Dominic. Dominic's not a bad option. But again, man, yeah, I'm just disappointed that we couldn't double up like that. That would have been nice. That was the whole thing. Barrog's dead. Did he come back to life already? Or he died already? He's dead. Okay. Oh, he came back to life. And yeah, what is he doing? Not a lot of damage. He's dead. Ares is dead. Everybody's dead. This is, typical Vanguards, right? I cringe when I gotta use them. I really do. I really cringe. Like, who's fighting here? Oh, new guy, huh? Okay, all right. Mind you, my Vanguard's not that great. We'll continue to say that. But again, tomorrow, I'll bring him to Awakened 5. Right? Is it really worth it? Right now, I'm not really seeing anything because, again, only place you're really gonna use him is here, right? And endless battles, and of course you're gonna have to use him in Holy Land contract. So again, in a sense, this is more like a patch notes video than anything else. I just don't know why you just make it active. That was a miss by y'all, huge miss. And of course, we still have this here, and I was like, oh, maybe I can go again and get the additional stuff. But I think from what I have left, might get what could I get, because I'm gonna get to 100. I don't know what I should get. Maybe I'll get this here, because I am gonna get him from Interstellar. Let's see how much we can get. We can get 30 halfway through. I'll have to figure it out. I'll do that off screen. I'm not gonna put y'all through that. But again, that was a video there. Little disappointing, all right? And again, I'm gonna make it the word of the day, because I feel like they should have activated the events. Like, that would have been such a great bump to free to play. Everybody in general would have been, somewhat happy. It's still limited. It's not like you could summon on the wishlist banner and still acquire this. You have to do it on the new hero banner. Missed there. I'm still gonna have to summon for the new hero because I already have. Actually, no, I'm not gonna summon for the new hero. What I'm gonna do actually is finish off Little Wolf, right? Finish him off, and then whatever is left over, we'll move over to the new hero. Unfortunate there. If you made it this far in the video, the word of the day is disappointment again, because they messed up there. I just wish they would have just made the events live. What was the point of doing the update today? You could have just did it tomorrow at the regular schedule. Don't get my hopes up, right? But again, if you're new around here, we're already at 1,500 subscribers, and I completely forgot to say that. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Man, we keep growing. Continue to push towards that goal of getting to 2,000 subscribers. Why should you subscribe? We got updates, guys. Don't worry. The new Ultimate Tier List video is coming out soon, right? Fun to Play series is there. We also have No Money Spent. If you want to go all the way back to that, there's some tips in there, some gems. For those that are rocking with me, let me know, right, how you feel about the new rivalry or beef or whatever you want to call it between me and Benzo, or the potential update that'll be here tomorrow. Barrog is at Awakened 3. He's not really showing me much, right? It's the Vanguard, so